Welcome, everybody, to a new fantastic episode of CUECast. This is the show that Jason and I like to do to bring all the information from CUE to you in a quick, bite-sized format. And just so you know, this episode is live on YouTube, but it will also be placed into the membership portal, the community portal. What is that? We'll get to that in a minute. Before we get moving on, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. My name is Joe Marquez, Director of Academic Innovation for CUE. And as always, my partner in information, Jason. Jason, please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Jason Soliskar. I'm Director of Affiliate Engagement and Exhibitor Relations here at CUE. So I'm glad to be here, Joe, once again to talk about some cool things coming up with CUE.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening right now that we want to make sure that you know, because a lot of people are emailing us and asking us, hey, is FallCUE registration still on? Is FallCUE presenters opportunity still happening? All that is, and we want to bring that to you right now. So yes, FallCUE, right now we are in our early bird stage of FallCUE. What does that mean? That means that up until the end of June, you can get access to FallCUE, register for FallCUE for only $269. That is our early bird rate. So go talk to your administrators, your school officials, whoever you need to talk to get registered for FallCUE before the end of June. So that is still open. And remember, FallCUE is happening October 22nd to 23rd in Stockton, California at the amazing Teachers College of San Joaquin. Jason and I have been there. We've walked the campus. It's an amazing campus. They have a great STEM lab that they have over there. There's a great makerspace. So we really are excited to be able to bring FallCUE to that location. Jason, what else can we talk about with FallCUE? What are some other happenings that are going on right now?
Well, we have the food trucks will be there for lunch. So food trucks will be there. It's in person. I don't know if we mentioned that already, but it's going to be in person. We will have CUE Booms going on, meet the authors, meet the podcasters, all those staple gatherings and meetups that you find at our events is still going to be happening at FallCUE as well. Joe, I think there's a chance to get interviewed for CUE Live virtually at FallCUE as well. You might have more information on that, but affiliate sessions are going to be happening there. So all of our local regional 21 affiliates throughout the state of California will have an opportunity to have sessions there. So their submission date is September 5th, 2022. So affiliates, get your submissions in. We can get those up on the agenda. But I think there's a chance to get interviewed too, right, Joe? Is there?
No, absolutely. Yeah, we're going to be there doing CUE Live face-to-face, but also if you want to be interviewed virtually, you can as well. So we're trying to make sure everybody has an opportunity to get their voices heard, whether you attend or not. And also, we want to make sure you know that, yes, the call for presenters for FallCUE 2022 is out right now. If you go to QLearns.org/fall submit, all lowercase, you can go in and submit a session. And I want you all to understand this really quick. The session submission process will be open until July 18th. Okay, that's the middle of July. So if you're like, oh, the end of the school year is happening right now, why is it open so early? You have until July 18th. Right? After 4th of July, you can start getting things ready. Some other people say, you opened it way too early. Things change so much between now and at the end. Don't fret. Do not fret because you can, the way that submissions happen now, you can submit today and you can amend all the way up through July 18th. If something has changed, you want to add to your description, you want to add to your synopsis, you can go in and change and edit your submissions all the way through. So it's no longer you hit submit and hope for the best. If things change in your mind and you want to make some amendments, you can go in there and do that. And we also want you to know that if the submission process is done and you get selected, and between the time you're selected and the time you present, things have changed. A new tool is out that will help you meet your needs or that pedagogical shift you're going in. You can go in and amend that description. As long as you're not changing the entirety of your session, you can go in and amend that submission. So we are trying to make sure that you know it's a fluid process, not a written in stone process. So hopefully that alleviates a little bit of anxiety on the vastly changing, quickly changing world that we live in, right, Jason?
Absolutely.
A couple other things.
I was going to say, Joey. No, I was just saying we got a great opportunity for those creative minds out there that there's a CUE sticker design challenge. And I think, Joe, you're just getting ready to talk about it, and I interrupted you.
No worries, no worries. Yeah, we started this sticker design challenge in May, and you know what? There was a fault in that opening, and the fault was I made a theme that teachers should be following in order to submit, and I realized, hey everybody, it's the end of the school year. Ain't nobody got time to make something new to fit a theme, right? Inspiration happens at the end of the year, but it's inspiration from the heart, right? From the soul. And I don't want to stymie that. So we are getting rid of the theme for the months of May and June and maybe even July. And it's teacher's choice. So all you have to do, if you have a sticker you've designed, you want to design a sticker, you have the inspiration to design a sticker. The theme is teacher's choice. Whatever you want to design, as long as it's education themed or educator focused, design it. And when you make that design, and you can make that design through Canva, you can make that design through Adobe Creative Suite, you can make that design in Google Draw, anything, design, and then submit. You go to cuelearns.org/CUEMakeStickers, and you have an opportunity to submit your design through a Google form, and then those will be voted on by CUE membership. So go in, have fun, bring your passion. It is an open theme now all the way through the, I believe I put it at June 20th. Go in there, have fun, and design. We want to see your submissions, and 3 winners will get their stickers printed for them and shipped to them for doing that. So go out there, have fun, design, show your creative process through the form of a sticker. All right, Jason,
So
what do we got next?
Something new at CUE.org, isn't there, Joe? Something big that just happened?
It is. And if you're watching this show on a visual platform, we are in a community portal. And for all you listening in the podcast realm, the image is a portal, like going through a portal, but it's a new community portal. We have heard our members loud and clear that there's so much communication that happens within our community. And there's so many different mediums to push that communication out. It can get lost in the ether. And also our members are like, we wish there was a space that hallway chats could happen in the virtual realm whenever the spark ignites. And so we have created a CUE community portal. Now, Jason, can you tell people a few of the things that are in this brand new CUE community portal?
Yeah, there's many different things in there as far as what's going on with CUE, as far as what events are coming up, and there is groups. We have all of our affiliate groups there. We have our learning network groups there. So if you don't know how to connect with your local regional affiliate, connect in the group. They can join those groups, and then you get all the information from the local affiliate as well as they share out. If you're looking at the learning networks, maybe there's a learning network you're interested in, you can join that group as well. There's forums, there's discussions that can happen there. There's all kinds of different ways you can communicate and engage with other members of the CUE community throughout the year, not just spring CUE or fall CUE, but we can communicate and share all the different interested areas that we are want to focus in on and find those people. You can see on the map, there's a map of all the people that have shared their information on the map, and you can see who's in your area that might be doing the same thing as you, and you just want to collaborate on something. So all the different ways to kind of connect with each other on there. We mentioned the exclusive trainings as well. As part of the membership, you get these exclusive trainings. We have on June 14th, Google's doing fast hacks using Google for productivity. It's at 11 a.m. on a specific time, but it's listed there. And June 16th, Joe, this guy Joe right here, is doing supercharged Google Slides with voice, video, and so much more. So those types of sessions that are non-event specific are going on in the portal year round. So there's a chance to do all that kind of check-in. I just need 1 hour of Google. How do I learn Google in 1 hour? So you have those opportunities as well. And so there's all kinds of CUE news. It's all in one place. We're trying to get everyone into the portal and just share what they want to share in this one-stop place to communicate with one another. I don't know if I missed anything, Joe. I'm so excited about it. There's all kinds of ways we can communicate and connect in this new space.
No, I mean, I think you answered. I mean, you talked about it very clearly, right? It's a place for all of our learning networks and committees and members to talk and chat and share ideas at a moment's notice. It's really fun, and as you talked about, there's a lot of great benefits of joining this membership portal, this community portal. But make sure you go and join today, because right now there's free trial membership to this access through July 31st. Okay. And after July 31st, there is going to be a $40 membership attached to this, right? To be a CUE member. So we would love you to jump in, do a beta test on it, take a look around, add to the forum, add to the topics. And we really want to see the community start to chatter within this membership portal. So go in there today. It's at CUE.org. Just go to CUE.org and join today. And in fact, we did a super share on how to sign up for the portal and a quick little tour of that portal. So, jump into our YouTube channel, youtube.com/CUEorg. That's youtube.com/CUEorg. And you can see that episode and take a look around that way. And I see our next topic right here is affiliate events, but we don't have any there. But is there a place that our affiliates can place their events in our community portal?
Yeah, they can post inside their groups, and they can also post that to the global community as well. So being able to promote their events in these different spaces, whether it's directly in the groups or globally, gives them a lot more exposure. You can kind of see where people are putting on the events and where you want to engage at the local level as well. So, but if you want to see the overall, not just CUE events, but affiliate events or any of these other events like Google we mentioned before, go to CUE.org/events. And so affiliates, if you have events coming on or you're planning those events, contact me. If you don't know how to post those, we can connect with Danny and myself, and we'll show how to do that. And one thing we didn't mention about the portal as well, that we do have affiliate learning network group trainings coming up. We just had one on the 25th. There's another one coming up on May 31st at 4:00. You should have an invite in your inbox. If not, contact me at jsalascar@CUE.org. There's also one on June 6th at 4:00 Pacific time as well. So we have some opportunities for affiliates and learning networks to do some group training to figure out how to post events up on into the groups and into the global community as well, to highlight and get people sharing out and learning from one another as well. So go to CUE.org/events to check out those events and check out those trainings as well, so you know how to put those up as well. So
no, that's amazing. I mean, I'm super excited about the portal. I hope those of you listening right now go in and check it out. And Danny, right, who's been really diving in and getting this thing all fleshed out. He wants everybody to remember that there's a confirmation email. Once you sign up, a confirmation email comes to you, and sometimes that email goes into your spam. So double check your spam before, if you don't know where it is, or you may be like me, where you first signed up and you forgot an initial, a letter in your name, and it didn't go to your email at all because you typed it in wrong. So just double check that you're typing in that email correctly.
Yeah, and that's and shout out to Danny Silva. He's our director of tech integration. He's been behind the scenes putting this portal together and everything, and he's the one that's going to be leading the admin trainings for the groups. And so we just want to shout out Danny and all the work that he's doing behind the scenes for everyone, and making this portal as a great experience as we want it to be.
Yep. Shout out to Danny. All right. Our first shout out. We got plenty more shout outs of CUE members, but we got to give a shout out to Danny. And as Jason, as you said, we have some exclusive PDs, some exclusive trainings in the portal. But you know what? If you want to bring some exclusive trainings to your school, if you want to bring CUE personalities and the feel of a CUE conference to your campus, CUE does offer face-to-face and virtual PD. So if you know your school is looking for PD for your teachers, innovative ways to utilize technology and change that pedagogical approach in the classroom, hey, reach out to me. Just reach out to me on Twitter at JoeMarquez70. Reach out to me via email at jmarquez@CUE.org, or just go to CUE.org/PL and take a look at all the amazing professional learning we've done across the state and beyond. And we can bring that to you. And we try to bring bite-sized versions of that to you in the portal, but also through our CUE media shows. This is one of the CUE media shows that we do. It's one of the quicker, faster paced ones, but we also have other ones like CUE Meet the Authors, right? You may have been to one of our conferences where you see a meet the author session where it's almost like a quick bite of an author telling their story. They get 3 minutes on the stage and they got to move along for the next author to come up. The CUE Meet the Author show is a deeper dive with that author, a little bit deeper dive into why they wrote the book and the ideas behind it. So it's a 25 minute program. So if you're really intrigued about a lot of the education books that are coming out, we have a lot of great episodes there. We have a brand new show debuting this June. So next week from this recording date, we're recording this on Friday, May 27th. But in the beginning of June, I believe it's June, June 1st or June 2nd. I got to double check. You can check the socials. We have a brand new show called CUE Primary Presents. This is a show focused on the K through 3 grade level, hosted by Kayla Harlow. And so it's going to be focused on the activities and strategies and pedagogical approaches to teaching our youngest students and emerging learners. So definitely take a look at that. We always have our CUE Super Shares. Just a lot of great shows. So if you actually go onto our CUE website, you can take a look at CUE Media Productions and see all the shows that we offer. And if you have a show that you're like, oh, I've been wanting to do a show, but I've been always wanting some help, we'll help you promote that and get that ready. So if you have a show that you'd like to do for CUE, reach out to me again at Joe Marquez 70 on Twitter or jmarquez@cue.org and let me know that you got a show. We can talk it out. We can do that little pitch meeting and see what you got. Because it's these shows are meant to be produced by our members, for our members. So we really want to hear from you. That's how CUE Primary Presents came to fruition. Kayla reached out. We had a conversation and boom, now the show is moving forward. So we want you to do that as well. All right, Jason. Your turn. What do you think? We have a lot of cool stuff, but we have some cooler stuff coming up right now, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. So I think we have said it before in past shows. This is probably our favorite part of the show where we get to do some shout outs to some of the amazing educators out there doing great things. We have our next round of shout outs to do. So the first one we want to kind of shout out is Christy Flores from Orange County. Mrs. Flores is an active hands-on administrator who brings enthusiasm and support to her students, families, and staff. She supports her staff with weekly check-ins, fun texts, humor. She supports her students with a variety of programs like lunch bunches, book clubs, active movement, kindness challenges. She supports families with open communication, use social media, the website, and her own monthly newsletter. She has taken time to share her strategies with others in the OCQ community at the Tech Fest and Spring CUE as well. So thank you, Christy, for doing amazing things at your school for teachers and for students, and then sharing it to the CUE community. That's the great part of our community, is that we're doing great things at the local level, and we get to share it out widely to the greater community. So thank you, Christy.
Yeah, fantastic job, Christy. I have the pleasure of shouting out to Shauna Eggers, again, also from Orange County CUE. And this says that Shauna is a phenomenal teacher who is consistently trying to do what's best for her students. She has recently become a Nearpod pioneer. Woot, woot, Nearpod pioneer, class of 2015. Right? Nearpod pioneer since 2015. Great group of individuals. And she provides training on others on how to integrate Nearpod more effectively in their classroom. Shauna also has LFDs in her classroom and uses them in ways to get students super engaged in the learning process and being leaders in the classroom. So Shauna, shout out to you. Great job. Keep doing what you're doing.
Awesome. Yeah. And we have next is Allison Hulday. I apologize if I pronounced that wrong, but from Coachella CUE. Allison is an amazing teacher who strives to use technology in ways that make pedagogy more effective. She is always willing to try new things, works extra hard to get projects approved for her class, and supports all Coachella CUE events. Great job, Allison. Thanks for doing all those great things and being able to share, and again, bringing it back to the Coachella community. So kudos to you, Allison.
Allison, great job. I have the pleasure of talking about Kimberly McCulloch from Monterey Bay CUE. I love this shout out because it's about an administrator. And listen to this, Jason. So Kim is the kind of administrator that makes teachers not only want to stay and work for her at her school, right? But also people want to come and work for her and with her. Her compassion for students is tangible and is infectious among all those whom she works with. She's also one of the most caring, calming, and present administrators you'll ever meet. And we all know that during this time, we need caring, calm, and present administrators for our teachers. So way to go, Kimberly. Kudos to you.
Yeah, sounds like someone that sounds like some person you want to work with. So it's just great to have leaders like Kimberly out there making it easier and calmer for her staff. So, and then the last one we have here from CUE is Jamie Fagan. Jamie has done an outstanding job as part of our PL Professional Learning Committee and created a great series of Smart Start PDs for our members. Jamie's doing a great job in the CUE affiliate and in the Sacramento area where CUE is regionally at. And so thank you, Jamie, for all the work that you do, not just what you do at your schools, but for CUE as well.
And I want to give a shout out to Jamie too. I've gotten to know her pretty well over the pandemic time. She's been a fantastic contributor to our FIT EDU community, great contributor and learning partner. So Jamie, I want to give you a shout out because it's been great knowing you this past year. So awesome job. Well, Jason, that's it. That's another episode of CUECast powered by CUE. And just
so fast.
Yeah, it goes by so fast. CUECast goes by fast. That should be our new tagline. A couple of calls to action, right, at the end of this. Number one, early bird pricing for FallCUE ends June 30th. Go out there, get registered, get your administrators to go and register you and friends at your district for this low price. Call for presenters is open for FallCUE. FallCUE, I would say, is a lower key conference that we provide. It gives opportunities for newer presenters to come and get in front of an audience. A great place to kind of cut your teeth. Definitely apply to be a presenter if you've always wanted to present for CUE. So definitely take a look at that. CUElearns.org/fall present or fall submit. And then finally, please, if you consider yourself a CUE member, a member of the CUE community, please go to CUE.org and sign up for the CUE community portal and be an active member in that virtual space, because we created it for you, for members, so that we can keep the conversations going beyond our conferences. Well, Jason, it's been a pleasure giving this information out to our members today. Hopefully everybody is having a phenomenal day. For many individuals, it's your last day of school. For many individuals, it may be the last day of the week before the last week of school. We just want to say congratulations on reaching that final day of school, or one more week to go and you'll make it. We promise. So thank you so much for everything you do. Thank you so much for putting the passion behind educators and using your heart to guide you. And as always, thank you so much for being an active member of the CUE community. Have yourselves a wonderful